In today's video, I'll show you how to fix no signal on your iPhone. We have plenty of methods to try, so feel free to use the video chapters to skip past any you've tried already. Let's get started. The first method, and I know it's the obvious one, but it's worth restarting your iPhone if you haven't already. This is a very effective way of fixing issues relating to the SIM or data, and could help fix no signal problems. Hold down the volume down and power buttons, then slide to power off. Restart your iPhone after this, and it should fix it. If it didn't, don't worry, as we'll move on to some more fixes. Now open the control center by swiping down from the very top right corner of the screen and look for the data button. Ensure that data is turned on here and that airplane mode is off. Then look for the signal bars, which should be at the top, usually on the left. If there aren't any bars here, you might not be within range of any cell towers, but if you think you should be, it might suggest an issue with either your SIM or antenna. You could try reseating the SIM when the phone is off if it's a physical SIM card, or check your eSIM is active. Whilst we're here, I'd recommend temporarily turning off Wi-Fi, as this should now show the data connection type. For example, if you see 4G or 5G and some bars here, then your physical location isn't likely to be the issue. If you don't see many bars or just one, or something like a satellite or SOS signal, try moving to somewhere else, as the signal could just be weak. You can turn Wi-Fi back on now if you need it to continue with the video, but you can disable it when you want to test just the data or signal. Next, I'd recommend checking with your network or carrier for network connectivity problems. You could look on social media to see if others have the issue, or the network or carrier's own website on a network status page. There's also a chance something is wrong with your account with your network or carrier that has stopped your data. For example, your contract might have expired, or there's an issue with payments, so check within your network or carrier's app to see if you should be getting signal still. Also, check you don't have any data limits set with your network or carrier. We'll now try some more fixes, this time within the main Settings app on your iPhone, so open this now. Within the settings, tap on Mobile or Cellular from the list. It might also be called Mobile or Cellular Data or Service. Check that data itself is turned on here at the top. If you have multiple SIMs or eSIMs, you may need to tap on the SIM you want to use for either data, phone calls, messages or more to check that it's set to on. Next, choose Mobile or Cellular Data options and turn off roaming if it was on, and check the signal or data again. You may need roaming on, but only turn this on if you are sure you need it, as it's likely to incur significant extra costs. We can now try testing each of the voice and data options, so tap on this. For example, test on 4G only rather than 5G, but I would set this back to how it was once you've tested the options. Head back a page and check that the data mode is set to standard, and then move back to the data homepage, and next, check that the personal hotspot is set to off, the network or carrier selection is set to automatic, and then scroll down and test the data with Wi-Fi assist on and off. Finally, on this page, if you see an option called Mobile or Cellular Data Network, tap on this, then tap on the option again to automatically enter the APN settings. The next method will be to see if there's a carrier settings update. To do this, choose General from the home page of the Settings app, then tap on About, which should be at the top. Wait on this page for about 30 seconds, and if a message appears called Carrier Settings Update, tap on the Update button and allow this to complete. If it doesn't appear, we can move on. Back on the Settings homepage, double check that the VPN option is not turned on. Also check within any VPN apps that you have that they aren't currently connected, as you can test the data without them to see if that was the cause. The next method is to quickly check for updates on your iPhone. To do this, choose General from the Settings homepage, then Software Update, and allow it to search for new updates. If there are any, try installing them to see if this fixes the problem. Next, if you can, try testing your SIM card if it's a physical SIM in another phone. If it works there, then you know the issue is likely just with your iPhone. You could also try an alternative SIM in your iPhone to rule out the iPhone antenna being the cause. If the signal problem is only affecting certain apps, first check that the app itself is working correctly online, then check if the app is updated from the App Store. You could then check within the app's settings, as it's possible it might be set to Wi-Fi only and therefore wouldn't work on data, which you can change. You could also try resetting the network settings on your iPhone, but this will require you to set quite a bit up after, such as all Bluetooth devices, Wi-Fi connections, and cellular or data connections. If you wanted to do this, you can choose General from the Settings homepage, then Transfer or Reset iPhone, then Reset Network Settings, but make sure it is definitely just the network settings option and not anything else. If data is still not working, you could contact Apple support, as it's possible that the issue is caused by a physical hardware fault. Unfortunately, those are all of the methods I have. As always, I'll keep the description updated with any new solutions I find, and if any of you find a fix in the future, then it would be great if you could return to the video and post it in the comments to help others. If you found the video helpful, remember to leave a like, and feel free to subscribe for more. Check out the videos coming up right now, you might find these helpful too.